In English, you are going to come away with 2 GCSEs. The first one is English language. For this, we study the exam board AQA. It will involve you sitting 2 exams, and they will ask you to read some text that you've never seen before and answer some comprehension questions. After that, you'll be asked to do some creative writing. In English literature, you will study 4 set texts. Again, we follow the exam board AQA. The first text you'll study is Macbeth. That's a Shakespeare play. You've already studied Romeo and Juliet and The Tempest whilst you've been with us. The second text will be A Christmas Carol, written by Charles Dickens. You have already studied Great Expectations and Oliver Twist, so again you're familiar with some of his work. The third text is a play called An Inspector Calls. It's written after the Second World War and explores what life was like before the war had started and how that had changed. And then finally you will study a set of 15 poems that all revolve around power and conflict, so some war poetry, but also looking at modern conflict as well. Over the 2 courses, you will sit 4 exam papers. There is no coursework when it comes to English, and all of it is studied in lesson. About your English GCSE, it actually helps you across the whole school. We will help you with your essay writing skills, we'll help you with your general literacy, and that kind of skill will apply to any kind of job that you're going to do once you finish. English literature is perfect if you're ever thinking about doing anything like media studies, very similar kind of course. We look forward to seeing you next year.
My name is Mr. Goko, and I'm the subject leader for Maths. The GCSE course is designed to develop student skills in number, algebra, geometry, ratio, proportion, and rates of change, as well as probability and statistics. These skills are very, very important for students to study across the curriculum. Maths at GCSE is graded from 1 to 9. 1 is the lowest and grade 9 is the highest. In order to pass GCSE Maths, one needs to get at least a grade 4. You will receive a lot of support in Maths after school, from 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock. And sometimes you may have to set to work on Google Classroom to support you, but there are also some interventions. We do hope that you will have a scientific calculator for your GCSE.
I'm Miss Baker and I am the Assistant Subject Leader of Mathematics. So when you get to Year 11, you will have to do your GCSEs. In Maths, your GCSEs will consist of 3 equally rated exam papers. Each paper is 1 hour and 30 minutes long. Paper 1 is a non-calculator paper, paper 2 is a calculator paper, and paper 3 is also a calculator paper. So some of the careers that you may see in mathematics and that you may want to do when you leave school are the following. There's accountancy, there's teaching, there is architecture, you could go into finance, you could go into dentistry. There's so many different careers that maths can take you to.
We are looking forward to welcome you in Year 9.
Hi everyone, welcome to Science. Hopefully you're now thinking about your options for Year 9 and GCSEs. In Science we have 2 different pathways. Number 1, which is Combined Science, so that's 2 GCSEs, in which you would have 4 lessons of science every week. And the other one, which is the option, is Separate Science, which is 3 GCSEs, which would be an extra 3 lessons a week for a total of 7 lessons per week. Regardless of which pathway you choose in science, what you will be learning is a mixture of biology, physics and chemistry across the 3 years, in addition to lots of the investigative skills and math skills that we need for science as we move forward. In terms of assessment, whether you do Combined Science or Separate Science, it is all exam based. There is no coursework in science anymore, but there are a number of required practicals, 21, over the 3 years which you must do, and then you can be examined on those in the exams at the end of Year 11. Science, regardless of what option you choose now, there's going to be a huge range of different careers and pathways that you can follow, whether that's through A-levels or apprenticeships. moving on to do really, really interesting work, whether that's in forensic science or biological science. There's literally an endless number of jobs and careers that this could take you to. We look forward to welcoming you in September on your new pathway, and in the meantime, if you have any questions at all, speak to your science teacher in the first instance or come and see me, and we'll all be happy to help you.